Hi, the beautiful people in the internet. Today, I'm gonna share with you another amazing website which can really be useful for you if you are looking forward to have a support me page or something like that. So as you can see, that's the home page. If you just scroll through, there's have a nav here. As you can see, in that hero section, a simple way to support creators you love, and then having this start for free, see how it works, and other formalities. Especially at the top of the header, we have our logo, we have the features, testimonials, pricing, FAQ. Then we have a toggle button which can go and change through like the dark theme, and also you can go directly with the light theme. I'm really sorry if your eyes hurt just to providing on that. Then we have a login button, and also we are having a get started button. And now then in the banner also we are showcasing one page, like one hero section with what about that a beautiful image, then also the new support, whoever supporting you, the donating or something. Then we have 100k active creators and something like that. Everything you need to know gets supported. And as you can see at the top here, you can see how really blur effect is happening. That looks pretty nice. And by the way, if you make it in smaller devices, this is fully responsive. You can see this is working as well, and nice and perfectly and clean. And by the way, the code I'm going to provide to you, you can get everything from this scratch, and I'm going to also show you how you can set that things up, because we are going to use a lot of the things here. Now the backend structure for the database, we're going to use the Supabase authentication and Supabase database here, by which you can make the pricing plans, and also you can set up the profiles and others. And we are using bun for our package manager. And by the way, you can also use the npm, that's up to you. And also for the payment authentication, you can also go through the Dino module. So also I'm going to show you how you can integrate that. Then we have the TanStack query for our query management, because as you see, it's a powerful asynchronous state management for TS and JS, and we are using the TypeScript for our project. Also we are using ShadcnUI. Then is coming with the next themes. We're using, of course, our beloved one, the TailwindCSS. Here is this Stripe is going to use for the payment authentication. And over here, so loved by creator side here. And now here is the part where the payment is simple gonna done. So anyone can go start with free, can subscribe now with $9, and you can go with the premium. If you click in the subscription, you see you cannot go to view that because you need to make logged in. Without sign in, you cannot view that. And frequently asked questions here, you can just toggle through whatever the question, and you can like the way you are preferring, you can put it there. So now over here, ready to start receiving the payment. Now you can create and go with that. And by the way, if you click on testimonial, you see it will directly, like it's a single page application, and it will go with the pricing section, FAQ models, features, and others. So now what we can do, you can create a click and get started. You can just log out like this for the register the user, and I'm gonna just go and logged in, and I will use my default account here, and I'm gonna just go with that default password, logged in. And after logged in, now you see it's logged in. I can now go view my account, and from the account you can change your profile. You can change the name. If like I will change my name as let's say Noor, and I'm going to provide the name of mine. And if you just go directly in the profile here, as you can see, that's the profile right now. If you just test it here, that's the, I think if we go here, so if we can check, this is the test name which we are using that. So we can now update the profile. If we go right here, and we can just now change the things here. And right now over here, if we just reload, you should be able to like view the details, which will be the new details here. As you can see, my name change and the other things it change. So this is how you can really change on that. And whenever you're gonna create your subscription method, all the subscription plans, it will be right here. So this is a kind of very small and a very reliable application for you, which can really help you to create something from the scratch. Now how you can get started, and for starting to building that project, I am having this repo for you. So this is the repo content, each and everything. So if you just clone that repo, you're gonna have all the code and other parameter by which you can run. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just copy that, because I will clone that one, and in my terminal here where I just opened a empty directory, I'm gonna just make that git clone, then enter my name. Okay, this is a something. Okay, git clone y. The page could not be found. I'm gonna make a reload. Maybe I changed something. Okay, this is the one. Copy this, and here let's put, try one more time, git clone, hit enter, and now I got it. So after adding that, let's put ls. Now cd on that support-me-vite, and then I'm gonna open that in my code space dot to open it in my code editor. And here it just opened that, and after opening you're gonna have a lots of scenario is going on. You see there is a bun, and there is also, you can go with the package, so this up to you. So for this one I'm gonna use the bun. So what I need to do, I will just make that a simple command, so that will be bun install. So it's gonna install all the packages, and for the bun it will be nice and clean to go and start prefetching that. You see, it's very easy, very simple to install everything. Now what you need to consider here in the source, so you need to go with the integration here in the client. You need to have two things. One is the Supabase URL, one is the Supabase publishable key. And whenever you're gonna, like, if you go on your organization after like creating the application, like you go here and there will be a button called connect. You click it and you got everything you need. So I will not show you my credentials. So this is the next public base URL. You need to copy that, and also this is the next public Supabase anon key. So you need to copy that two key to go and start with it. So I just copied it and just keep it there. So now I'll be good to go. So let's just close that and bun dev. So it's gonna run our application, and if you go here, as you can see, it can run in localhost 8080. And by the way, if you, because entire things I created with that AI, you see it's a very legit model to do and build up, but I tuned there, I made some logging, and I made a lot of things to go in a very easy way. So now here, as you can see in the app, our all like the all parameter is going so well. I think the main.tsx and then the app.tsx, which contain all the formalities. So you can see all the route setup is right here. Then this is the route which can handle all the parameter. So now let's just open localhost 8080, and as you can see, it's gonna run our application within that parameter, and we're good to go. We are happen to be here. If you use the light like the dark theme, it will automatically go and pick up the dark theme, and it will also looks better within that scenario. Now how you can go and, okay, let's try to, you see this having the cookies beforehand, so it just already capture my login authentication. Let's just try to log in again. I'm gonna put my credential and then try it again, then logged in. You see, I'm just logged in and it's working perfectly fine. If you go through the structure here, in the types you can get all the parameter here. In the clients you are having the Supabase setup, and also in the hooks, that's the mobile and use pricing models, all the plans ratio, the data I'm fetching the data using those hooks. Then in the context we have the auth context, which using the TanStack query and also using the Supabase session. So by here I'm gonna just putting an use effect parameter by which I can check the sign in method and also the sign up method, and also by the way the sign out method. So this is how we are dispatching all the actions, and all the scenario is just happen to be passing from there. There we have the components and UI. Now everything gonna work perfectly except the payment. And how you can combine that? If you go in the pricing model, if you try to pay that, you proceed payment, and now for that you're gonna see the checkout error. So this is a tax for you I created because I want you to take the chances if you can do that. You know, I built a lot of e-commerce application, and by the way, still, if you're still with me, do like the video and subscribe the channel. I will be very happy if you can do that. By the way, so now what is mixing up that we created a lot of payment in a lot of scenario here, in especially in the e-commerce website we are using payment method using our API and others, but today we just went a bit further. So you can take the help from any AI, or if you know it, you are welcome, you can do that by yourself in the Supabase. As you can see, we are using the H functions here. As you can see, that's the functions gonna help you to create that, and whenever you're gonna use that, you need to create a .env file by which you can go and maximize that one. Like if you're using Dino for the payment, you need to just create that .env file here, and for the file you need to use for several methods. So you need to go with the Supabase URL here, you need to pass that whatever we pass there, and by the way you can directly pass that and just go through your process.env. So I think that could be a better option. And over here there will be another method which is going to be your Stripe secret key. So the key should be passing here, so you can just need to make that as stripe secret key, stripe underscore okay, should be secret key. So this 3 key, you need to make sure that you make it done, otherwise you will not be let that work perfectly. And also you're gonna have to get a price ID, because by which we are assuming that you have a subscription ratio, and then you need to create that all the things and it will perfectly work. So now I did that and it's working perfectly. So I made a challenge for you. If anybody made that things happen, let me know in the comments. I will be very happy if you can do that. And by the way, if you're having any problem running this application, also let me know in the comments. I will try to help, and of course I'm gonna help. And by the way, so let me know in the comments if you're feeling this is just a very simple and a very small application, but I want you to have it and learn from it how you can like maximize that one. And by the way, for in the I will just remove that because I want to pass that env so you can have that. And over here I will just pass that file so you can easily get that env file. So git add, and I'm gonna just make that so that the env file is added. So .env file added. So now also you can find that right now there is no .env here, but if you just reload, you can see there is env. So now over here you can just put your credential and you are good to go. So this is just a test for you people. If you can do it, you are most welcome. And by the way, let me know in the comments whatever or what kind of projects you are looking for in future, because I'm working with one of that movie application, another is e-commerce, another is the portfolio. So there is a 3 to 4 website is running on. So let me know in the comments whatever you are looking most. So I will try to make the most of it and let you have whatever I can just pass that to you as free. So all the best. Finish that. And also if you did it successfully, please if you deploy it, put the deployed link comment in the description. So all the best, do it, and I'm gonna see you in another video.